Sometimes they'll have at a hotel. I like to put the "Do Not Disturb" sign on the thing because I don't want people coming in there rummaging through my stuff. I don't know what they're doing. I don't mistrust all custodians, but you never know. You know what I mean? I don't know what to call people nowadays. And I was gonna say maid, but I was like, I don't know if that's okay. But anyway, so I put that on there, and people won't knock on it. They'll call, but they won't knock. They'll call and they'll go, we saw a "Do Not Disturb" sign on your door, so we didn't want to knock, but just call and let this ring until you pick up. You know about that? What's that? What are you saying? Oh. All right, we're having a good time, and sometimes I'll give off an impression like I'm upset that someone's yelled out, but I'm not. I just was trying to see what you were saying, but she said nothing. And so they'll call, and then they'll disturb me that way. I'm like, but one time I had a package. I had ordered an Amazon package to the hotel, and they called me, and they said, we're going to bring that package up to you. And I was like, perfect, I'll be here. And like 45 minutes goes by, and then the phone rings, and the phone rings, and they go, oh, we came up, but the "Do Not Disturb" sign was on the door, and we couldn't knock on it. I was like, me giving you permission to open that door was not enough? And they said, no, it wasn't. We can't knock on that door. They get it over there, and so I said, come on back up here, and I'll go ahead and I'll be waiting on you. They brought it up, and then when they left, I called down to the front desk. I said, someone just knocked on this door. And I had a "Do Not Disturb" sign on there. I need something done about it. That's fun. You must work at hotels over there. All right. Hotels are wild, and a wild bunch of people. They got a lot of phone chargers over there if you need to. One of my first flights I was on, this flight attendant was coming from first class into like the rest of the plane, and she pushed that mosquito net to the side and came back there, and she was pointing from side to side, and she was saying a word, and I was confused by the word because I couldn't see the lower half of her body, and I was on dope, and I like to call drugs dope, That's what my dad calls drugs. All drugs are dope. My dad says somebody's on dope, you don't know if they've been smoking weed or if they're on heroin, You gotta dig in to see how serious it is. My dad can tell if somebody's on dope based on how the yard looks. Get a real eye for it. We were riding down the road the other day, he's like, you see that house? A couple of dope heads live there. I'm like, how you know that? He's like, look how messy that yard is. Too busy doing dope to get out there and clean it up. So you could just be lazy, according to my dad. You could be a dope head if you're lazy. But anyway, so I'm on this plane, and I'm on dope. And the flight attendant, this is what she's doing. She says, trash, 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 trash. I thought she was shaming the whole plane. I had never seen this before. I thought she was fed up. She was like, I'm about to quit this job. I got some stuff to get off my chest. This plane is trash. She was getting close to me. I was worried. I was like, these people look pretty good. I don't know what she's going to say about me. She was just collecting trash. So I had to get off. And we're having a good time. And I drank gas one time. And not on purpose. I was not making a drink. I was trying to get to have a lawnmower put into a four-wheeler so I'd go riding. So I was stealing. And I'd never done this before. I was using a hose pipe, and all I knew was that you put one end into the hose, then you suck on the other end, right? Every time I say that, I feel like I'm saying something like dirty, right? Isn't it weird that a lot of our words are like dirty, like when they're not really dirty words? Like you say like suck or balls or nuts. Like nothing wrong with those words, right? But people think about it. You know, you say when you coming in today, or I don't know. Come is a word that people can makes seem weird when it doesn't need to be. Siphon is a word that you could use instead of suck. The show's off the rails now. I felt like she was coming to tell me to lock it up. Anyway, so I'm trying to get this gas out of this. I got a hose pipe and I'm sucking on it, and I give it a big and nothing came, right? I was like, I gotta do better than that, right? Okay. And so I started exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, and really expanding the lungs, right? And I went ahead and took the hose and cupped it because I didn't want to lose my progress, right? But I think gas had worked its way most of the way up the hose because it was just waiting on me, right? I had a big exhale, I was ready to pull it in, and all of a sudden I let it out and I went immediately drank a lot of gas. Filled my stomach, my lungs, I was crying gas. I freaked out. I don't know if you've done this before, but I freaked out. I ran inside, started drinking a bunch of water. I ended up just throwing up all this gas. And then I was fine, but I burped up gas for like 2 weeks. Yeah, I had to quit smoking, so I was gonna light myself on fire. I used to play in the woods a lot as a kid. I still play in the woods. I don't think kids play in the woods now. I think they're afraid of ticks, I guess. I don't know. I just heard a radio, this is why I know they don't play in the woods. I heard a radio advertisement the other day. They were advertising the woods. They weren't even selling nothing. They were like, just get out there in them woods. Just play around out there. Just get out there. It wasn't as creepy as it could have been, you know, because they weren't advertising specific woods. You know? They weren't like, you know those woods behind that old school? Go out there tonight. Round 7, come alone, don't bring a weapon. I like to pee outside. You know, I'm really into peeing outside. Man, a lot of people like that. That's one of the advantages of living in the country, getting to pee outside. Outside of my house, there's always this trail of ants that likes to run right upside the house. And just for fun, I just like to pee those ants right off the wall. It's like a game to me, right? I like to try to knock them out in one pee, you know what I mean? That's my Candy Crush. But every time I go back out there, those ants are back up on that wall. It's like they're into it, you know? I think what it is, those ants are hard working though, right? Because you pee on me one time at work, I'm out of there. Like I won't walk out on the job, but I'm not coming back tomorrow. If you can't create the type of environment where people aren't peeing on me, then I don't need to work there, you know what I mean? But ants, they don't care, they're hard working, they work right through it. That's why if you see an anthill that's complete, you gotta kick it. Because those ants are out of stuff to do. And put those ants back to work. You gotta stimulate that ant economy. Then you pee on it. That's trickle-down economics. Okay. We're having a good time. Not a political joke. I don't know nothing about economics, but I know a bit about trickle. And now, we never went to the ditch in my family. We always went to my grandmother's house. We went to her house for tornadoes and sometimes just for visits. And I never liked going because my grandma was real mean and she didn't have an air conditioner, you know, so we'd just be real hot and scared all the time. And my grandma would just sit there and crochet Afghans all day. I don't know if you guys know what an Afghan is, but it's like a blanket with holes in it. Serves no real purpose. In case you want to stay hot and cool all at the same time. In case you want to cover up but still catch a breeze. No need to trap in all that heat. Sort of like covering up with a net. Like a real itchy net. One day I was down there, this is Alabama, one day I was down there and I was sweating and I fell asleep or passed out. And one When I woke up, I could see into my grandmother's bedroom. And she was changing. Yeah, I saw my grandma's boobs, guys. I freaked out. I couldn't look away. This is Alabama. Couldn't look away, but freaked out, right? So I did the only thing I could do, grabbed a blanket, threw it over my head. Turns out it wasn't a blanket. It was an Afghan. So I could see right through. Now it's worse. Now it looks like I'm trying to catch a pig. I'm like, let me see them boobs, Grandma. You can't see me, I'm a ghost. First boobs I ever saw. That's true. That's true. Kind of changes things for you. Kind of makes you more of an ass man. I'm like, if they all look like that, I'm just not that into it. To be honest with you, I heard about them, but that wasn't what I was thinking at all. The worst thing for me about growing up in a trailer, the worst thing, because I had a good time in there, we had a good time. The worst thing was having to write my address down on anything in elementary school, right? Because I didn't become the poor kid till I had to write Lot 8, Moore's Trailer Park, down on my school paperwork. All the other kids are like, Dusty, you live in a trailer? I'm like, I don't know why you're so surprised. I mean, my first name is Dusty. And every day I come to school in a NASCAR t-shirt, and my backpack's from the Marlboro catalog. And that's right, my parents finally smoked enough for me to start carrying some books. That's right. That's how we did our Christmas shopping, you know? My mom handed me a Marlboro catalog. I circled what I wanted. She started smoking. He's like, I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. My parents didn't do a lot of smoking, though. They're the type of people that smoke with the windows rolled up in the car. You know what I mean? They didn't even think about it, you know what I mean? Get mad at me when I'd ask to crack a window. I'll be down in the floorboard trying to catch a breath. They're like, get up before we wreck. Get back in your car seat. Just kidding, never had a car seat. Marlboro didn't make one of those. They're like, just lay down back there. You get pulled over, put this blanket on over you. Yeah, it's Afghan, you can see it. I would like to see a Marlboro brand car seat, though. I think that'd be fun, you know? Instead of a little cup holder, it's got a little ashtray. Comes with a little pacifier and just put a cigarette right in, you know what I mean? For the baby. Baby's got a lot going on. They got a lot of stress. A lot going on. They got teeth coming out, teeth coming in. That's a lot to deal with. Teething. We never had the tooth fairy growing up. We had the opposite of the tooth fairy. We just had a guy that would come in, steal your money, and leave teeth. That's a good joke. And we always recycled stuff like that. I think we invented recycling. Trailer park people, I think we invented recycling. You know? We're the first people to take an old truck bed turned into a trailer. First people to take an old bed sheet turned into a door. You know what I mean? First people to take an old coffee can turned into a bank account. You know what I mean? You bury it in the backyard, savings account. Find out where your neighbor buried his, free checking. You know what I mean? That's true. Saving up to get drugs, joint checking. You know what I mean? That's a fun joke.